Now, we, for the mere fact that black people in this country, about 10 years ago, start putting on African clothes, wearing koofies, and trying to identify with Africa, it automatically means that we needed some doggone compensation to the point whereas we needed the goddamn Africans to cut up some goddamn slack with this bullshit going down, whereas they ain't got shit to do with us. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what time it is. Now what I'm talking about here is this here. This thing in a box whereas we are different than you. It's got, you understand what I'm saying? It's some bullshit. That's some white man propaganda. Now, to understand what's going on before I just, because we like to document stuff, so it won't mean like I'm lashing out at some Africans. But it's interesting because they got certain things that went down, it's some stuff that went down in their country, and if you never heard this and all, well, maybe you might not be the elite ones, so you're not the ones in this type of thing. But the ones I've been meeting, I met a hip-hop brother, you know, because everybody in hip-hop now. It got its downside, but you got to understand this particular part. You got a damn force so strong with this damn hip-hop shit that this shit done grip everybody on the fucking planet. So Japanese, Australians, Aborigines, Hawaiians, ain't nobody got out from under the clutches of this hip-hop. So it's got its downside. But on the other side, you got a force so strong that this shit got every youth on the planet. That's right. We talking about motherfuckers from down under. You see what I'm saying? So, brother comes in from Ethiopia, but see, he's a hip-hopper now. So in order to be a hip-hopper, that means you got to admire the brothers and sisters that's in the hip-hop. So you got to gain some respect for the people in the music you listening to, which is the inner city black people, which is the African brother in America, period. So by him being in the hip-hop culture, you see what I'm saying? He understood, hey, wait a minute. These people ain't as fucked up as they told us they were. So then he started breaking down the propaganda. So the brother came clean to me one day. He said, you know, because he hip-hop now. Dick pants on. See what I'm saying? He hip-hop now. So, you know, he got time for his motherfuckers doggone. I mean, you know, he, whoever, you know. So he bust the rhymes. So he said, look, man, he said, in Ethiopia, when we young, the white man come to us and show us all kind of films on how savage you are and how messed up you are. And so, when we come over here, all we gotta do is see one nigga like that, and he gonna see 10 like that, shit, to reinforce that thing. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, he said they come and show us all kind of films and stuff and say you dangerous and all this kind of thing here. So we already knew this. But my point is, some brothers come over from the continent and they realize that this is not the case because they go to school with the so-called elite black people and all other type thing, and they understand that there's different people in every doggone, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. Right. You see? But they don't come up to you and tell you the bullshit. They still reinforce the stuff. Now, I'm not lashing out at Africa. Let me tell you what the new shit is. See, we got to be honest if we on the battlefield, so you got to understand what the new propaganda shit is. Every immigrant that comes in this country, it is policy to prey on the blacks, as far as prey on the backs of black people in this country until they get to a certain status of elitism. And then they disappear, and the next nigga on the boat comes in and takes the place. So now the new person slated to be the new Korean, the new Arab, and all that is the African. He just don't know nothing about it yet. And he just don't know anything about it yet, no, because he can't understand the greater propaganda and the greater mind control and the greater conspiracy. So he buy into the bullshit on us being doggone savages. You understand where I'm coming from? So, I'm not lashing out at the African for just sheer meanness. Because we all want solidarity with our brothers and sisters, but we already know that shit ain't happening. They don't want shit to do with us. Fuck the dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? And we just gotta be fair about this, because you gotta understand the global picture. You understand where I'm coming from here? So, they don't understand. The white boy understands because we are alien from them, because we've been separated for about a good 300 years. You understand what I'm saying? That the same mentality that the Koreans and all them have, they can find out having the same thing, and they do. Based upon us. You understand what I'm saying? And it's real bad all up in New York. You see what I'm saying? So they give them all the cab jobs. And all this type of thing, because they know that they're going to prey on you. And what I mean was, I'm in New York. I'm going to the lecture this last week. I'm speaking up in Harlem. So I get off the train. I got 2 bags. I said, I don't want to carry this stuff. I said, here go a cab right here. What the fuck is $4? So that means $4 to walk from here to the end of the street. I said, what the hell? I don't even carry this shit here. So we got in the cab. And we said, we going to so-and-so, so-and-so. And he was taking us, and I just knew the street numbers. He said, you know, what's so-and-so? And he said, what is 23rd and whatever? And I said it a couple of times. And then my girl, remember, she said 27th and Lennox. He said, oh, now I got to charge you $5. You know what I'm saying? I got to charge you $5 and stuff, because you didn't know the whole kind of stuff. And just start talking shit. I said, well, first of all, motherfucker, I'm not from here. I said, number 2, you wouldn't dare say that shit if a cracker got in the car. See, I know the bullshit. And you talking to me with a goddamn heavy hand, and I built this motherfucker. You just got off the boat. I said, where you from? Get it. I said, well, what's the language there? French. What's the name of it? French. I said, no, the indigenous French. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, look at you, an asshole yourself. You see what I'm saying? The same damn victim. Fucking Ethiopia don't know that the Eritreans and the Ethiopian is the same damn cousin, and they fight like cats and dogs over there. But yeah, I'm a goddamn savage. See what I'm saying? Now, we don't get into the whole thing comparing our doggone oppression, but my point is, don't be coming over here, you understand what I'm saying, treat me with a doggone heavy hand when you don't understand that it's a propaganda. The government has got this thing, so now the new thing is that they're moving into the position, but now the new Korean is not going to be African. So the African got to understand what time it is. You see what I'm saying? So my point is hell. So they shot a motherfucker 45 times. Yeah. Well, hell, goddammit, you think the white man is your damn friend? So good. Sometimes you need that shit, so they let you know that you just a nigga too. So everything is a blessing sometimes. So what? A nigga die every day. I don't give a shit about that. But my point is, every time they shoot us up in the head, we don't never see you rallying with us. Now, this boy gets shot in the head, and the main people who are able to rally is the ones that's in this country, showing you that we are on your side. You understand? But we don't see you rallying with us. Instead, I'm just saying that we gotta just call it the way it is here, like the Lou Rima thing. See what I'm saying? So my point is, somebody gotta understand. We talking about Africans around the world, that you still a damn nigga when it comes to this damn white man. And so the way things were going, sometimes that's good. Well, we'll kill a brother just to show another nigga that these white people, you still the same damn Negro that shot you 45 damn times. Now on the other hand, that's some propaganda shit. First of all, let's get into that right quick. Like I said the last time, the best way to control the people, if you can distract the minds of a people, you can control the person's subconscious if you can distract the person's consciousness. So now this whole shit with the Lou Rima thing, first of all, look, they jug a nigga up the behind. What the government policy is, anybody come up in here, we got the right to kill them, and say you grab a cop gun. We got any kind of, and it's your word against them. The whole system is set up that way. So there ain't no stuff about we gonna jig a nigga behind out. And we gotta let him out now. You bought that shit. And you go marching again because you're emotional. Remember last time I was here, I told you to look for something to happen every doggone 2 or 3 months when shit get cold, calm. Because the key is that your mind can never have some dead space in there where you start thinking for your damn self. Remember the movie Demolition Man? Remember they had the game going all the time.
Yeah.
But yet the revolutionary group had to break through with a bogus signal just to tell the people, hey, this is the real shit that's going on. See where I'm coming from? Get where I'm coming down? Get where I'm coming from here? So the key is, they gotta keep some stuff going all the time. So the whole thing is, that whole shit is a damn government setup. Nobody gonna shoot nobody no 45 damn times. That's why it's senseless. You see what I'm saying? But then again, on the other hand, I'm gonna tell you the truth, the Rodney King shit was set up from the get-go. So they get ready to do the whole thing again with the whole riot thing. Especially if they let the damn crackers off. Because they already started apologizing for them. But you gotta understand, this is nothing, there's nothing that is going on out of a vacuum. Everything is planned. So anytime they gonna shoot a person 45 times, that means in actuality, they need to distract you. And the best way to distract you is based on emotion, because they know the first thing you do is hit some damn street. Understand what I'm saying? So that's a distraction to keep your mind off of what's really going down, because they got that big ass black hole out there that the earth is inside of, and I told you about the last time, and they got to keep your mind down. Now, since this is more fair, since we in the origin of the Ahmadiyya Muhammad's nation of Islam, started out right here with the Master Quran Muhammad. That's why it's always powerful when I come here. It pays not to sell out. Remember that shit. Now Khaled sold, now Farrakhan sold Khaled out on national TV. Chastised him in front of all the motherfucking Jews and the crackers for saying something that Farrakhan said his damn self. What the hell did Khaled say that Farrakhan didn't say? And whatever little inner thing that you do, you set somebody down or whatever, you don't do nothing in front of the cracker. You never chastise your person in front of the cracker and wouldn't have nothing to do with Khaled. For the last longest. See what I'm saying? Sold the man out. Okay. Sold the man out right on TV. On national TV. Apologized to the Jews. And then all of a sudden, the last 3 years, he tried to appease their asses. All of a sudden, Farrakhan with all the crackers on C-SPAN every time you see him. Oh, they said, let me tell you something. See, some shit went down. When they announced about him dying, because he on his way out, because he ain't going to get no he ain't going to get no help from the spiritual realm. I'll go into that in a few minutes, too. So the only thing he can do is lay up on somebody's table and put some radiation up in his ass. Because he done sold the motherfuckers out. All this telling like it is, it pays not to sell out. You try to, you won't be seen with Khaled, but you'll get seen with Reverend Moon and every other white motherfucker fell off a plantation. Alright, okay. Selling out. Now then all of a sudden you done turned to Jesse Jackson. Okay. The day they announced about the whole thing, broke in the village voice about him being sick and all this, them white people on TV, on the talk radio down in Georgia had a field day. It was almost like the coming of the Messiah. They just had a field day and they just got just downright nasty, just talking all kind of junk about his anus. I mean, they just called it on the date and they had a field day, because you got to understand one thing about them. You forgive, like you forgive George Wallace, that cracker. White people don't forgive you. Ever. That's policy. Never, ever, ever forgive you. Understand where I'm coming from? So no matter how much he try to down, won't see the black leaders and snub us. But if you see with the white man, he don't realize white man don't never forgive. And I said, you know, it's sad, because it was just hundreds of people calling in, white people. And it was so sad. I was like, you know, this is horrible, man, the way they drilling this man and having a celebration on him. I said, but you see, all that damn selling out was to no avail. They still don't never forgive your ass. See where I'm coming from here? Now he up in the doggone hospital. Let me let you in on a little secret. This is how you know it ain't. You ain't got to worry about me, because I ain't wrong for talking shit about him. This is policy. Anybody know this? That a holy person don't get sick? The word dis-ease or disease is what it is. It's dis-ease. Now I know what I'm talking about. If you do the right thing, I get hurt every now and then. And I swear to you, this is my right hand to God. which is myself, as well as you, a certain burning starts happening because it's the Kundalini fire starts going, and in a few minutes or a day or so, it heals me overnight. Now that's what I'm saying. Any person is doing the right thing and doing a certain cause, they cannot get sick. You understand what I'm saying? So I know right there for the mere fact that he got a prostate problem, meaning he was doing some shit fucked up in the get-go. He got hundreds of millions of dollars, multi-millionaire. You see what I'm saying? Multi-millionaire. Off the backs of them poor little people selling them old hot-ass bean pies like the melt in their hand, and all the papers out there, the foot soldiers. Whole little caste system up in there, real nasty. Like, we gotta tell it like it is.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So listen, brother, you saying some strong stuff. You ain't scared. Look, how you stay alive, you gotta tell the truth. It's already, see, the system is, the spirit realm say, you know, we're gonna block for you, but you got to tell the truth. Because when you start compromising, then we can't get on that particular realm. So there ain't no spirit realm helping him. You see what I'm saying? You can't line up with the people who oppress your people. Edgar Brockman, the fucking damn Seagram's gin man, this man sell, like I said the last time, it is not crack and cocaine and all that to kill our people. The first thing that kill the people is fucking alcohol. To the Indians, the fire water. So you gonna line up with Edgar Brockman and agree to build a hotel in Washington, D.C. with a damn, first of all, a white Jew. Number two, a damn liquor man is selling. He's not like he's selling that with that single malt scotch. What is it? There's a double malt that's more expensive than single malt. Single malt scotch. It ain't like that high shit single malt scotch and all that. We talking about Seagrams. We talking about brown paper bag around the back of the building halls. You know what I'm talking about? That been killing a million niggas. Fire water. You gonna hook up? So the spirit realm can't help you. You can't run to the spirit realm like that. You see what I'm saying? So it don't work that way. So that's what I'm trying to say. It pays not to sell out. You gonna step to college and say you can't call a white man the devil no more. Well, even if you don't even believe in all the whatever you don't get into, just by doggone balance. You need to do that. We're not talking about you dealing with the past. Wait a minute, hold on now. He go and bomb Saddam Hussein because they say he get nuclear capability. South Africa got nuclear capability. You ain't bombed their ass.
That's right.
Well, he's a hostile nation. That's the first thing. Well, he's a hostile nation. Well, South Africa was hostile.
Still is.
Still is. You didn't bomb them. Israel is.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know, we didn't say, what's the name of the place? Slobodan, whatever that shit is. Kosovo, whatever. This is a hard day. They got genocide. They got a war going on between Ethiopia and Eritrea for 6 years, and then thousands died. They killed almost 1 million people in Rwanda. We didn't see no damn NATO forces. The man came right on TV and said, well, you know, we're not really interested in Africa. No, wait a minute now. Wait the fuck up. You can't be pitching no shit to me about we being the world police. You're not interested in Africa. See? But why is it that this whole thing is based on European interests? So all the crackers can have nuclear capability in all of them. England, France, even fucking Germany, Nazi Germany. England, France, Germany, Australia, everywhere where the cracker is. South Africa, New Zealand. You see what I'm saying? Canada, don't let everybody fool you. Every motherfucker that's white got nuclear capability. You let somebody bullshit you with that stuff and give you a little list of 2 countries. Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? But see, we buy into the bullshit. And that's doggone imperialism going on all the time. So you don't line up with the imperialistic powers and all this type of stuff and help and think that the spiritual realm gonna save your ass. It don't go that way.